Hey, Jim. Chris, hey. Nice to meet you. Have a seat. Hey, thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for coming in. Really excited, and we're short on time here, so why don't we get right down to it.
Sure.
Got your resume, so I know everything on here, Stanford, Golden Gate, but, why don't you tell me a little about yourself, stuff that's not on the resume here, about yourself personally.
Sure. So, you see where I went to school. I think, to give you an idea of what I've been doing for the last few years, I kind of figured out coming out of Stanford that I was really interested in the telecommunications space. So I took a job with Cisco, and I really wanted to kind of learn the ins and outs of the industry. I also did a part-time at Wayne State University to kind of give myself more credibility. Over the last 3 years, I really enjoy working in technology, but I found that I also really like working with the customers and fusing the two. So I think what I'm looking for right now, kind of next step, is I want to stay in the tech space and get more into a customer role where I can kind of help people, bring the solutions to the customers and work one-on-one with the clients.
Sure. So, let's talk about your job at Cisco. What did you like most about that job? What was your favorite part of that job?
My favorite part was actually working on proposals for the clients. So, I didn't have too much day-to-day. I did get to sit on some negotiations, but I really liked kind of like looking through the customer requirements and working with the engineers to develop a solution to help meet the need for that. That was the most interesting thing. It was different project-based, it was different every day, and I really got to learn more about the technology, particularly with Cisco.
Okay. And what was your least favorite part about that?
My least favorite was probably the bureaucracy. I didn't have a lot of control over kind of my own little business. I kind of had to, I got, the little opportunities I got were I didn't have much control over. So if I got to work on a particular deal, it was just by luck. Or if I wanted to, structure my day a certain way, it was, not a lot of flexibility there. I kind of had to do whatever was given to me on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Well, hey, let's put the resume aside for a bit, kind of get to know you a little better. What's your favorite book or your favorite movie?
That's a good question. I would say my favorite movie is actually Fight Club.
Fight Club, okay. What do you like about Fight Club? Why is it your favorite?
This is a guy who really did a complete career change. He went from being a consultant to starting this large fight organization. And he really built something from the ground up. Now, what he built probably wasn't that good. I don't think anyone would say it's good for society.
Yep.
But he built an organization, and he really had a lot of stick-to-itiveness. I mean, the guy was beating himself up for days, right before he finally got people to join. But he kept at it, and eventually he got a lot of people to join his club.
Excellent. That makes sense. Big fan of that movie as well. So, tell me about, you mentioned kind of some leadership there. That was some of the reasons that you liked that movie, and that's definitely a big component of the job we have here is self-starter and leadership and building things up.
Sure.
Give me some examples of leadership. I don't know, past clubs or in your former job, things that were not necessarily kind of clear someone assigned you to them, but that you've really gone out and taken the reins on your own.
Sure. When I was doing my MBA, actually, I started a sales club focused on technology. So I think that was interesting. It was actually, I found it, one of the most difficult challenges I had was actually recruiting people to work for the sales club. I was in the telecommunications sector, which is very technology-based. And it ended up being quite a challenge convincing people to come in and see the value of sales within the tech space. I think a lot of people see them as kind of a dichotomy, but they don't go together, sales and technology. So I found myself really trying to bridge that gap of bringing the technology side in and getting people interested in sales and having them see the value of knowing how to sell, knowing how to move a product, whether it be for a large company like Cisco or even a startup, maybe more along your lines.
Sure. Okay. Well, we've only got a little bit of time left. One question for you. You don't have any experience in sales. We'd love to kind of hear how you think through. I've got my phone on the desk here. Why don't you give me a 30-second pitch? Pitch that phone to me.
Pitch the phone to you. Okay. And who are you as a client?
I'm a consumer.
You're a consumer. So I'd say, listen, I have a device I think is very interesting to you. How many relatives live close to you where you see them every day?
Not many.
How about friends?
Some. Half.
It's kind of scattered about as you get older, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I've got an interesting device right here that's going to let you keep in contact with your friends and your family. Not only that, but do you like pizza?
Absolutely.
How about Domino's?
Absolutely.
Do you like driving to Domino's?
Not particularly.
Well, I've got a very interesting device that just so happens lets you get Domino's pizza from your couch while talking to your friends and family.
Perfect.
So I've hit 2 of the needs, right? I've hit friends, family, and then food. I don't know what else. Sleep. It probably doesn't help much with that. Probably actually disrupts that, but.
Sure. Okay. Just wanted to kind of get in a little bit because, like, you know, we mentioned you don't have any sales experience, but I mean, you definitely seem like you understand it, and we'll be able to help out. But we've got a few more people we're interviewing, so you have my contact information. We'll get back to you in about a week or so.
Okay.
And in the meantime, feel free to let me know if you have any questions.
Hey, thanks a lot, Jim.
Great.
Look forward to talking to you.
Thank you.